Hello viewers, I am Mahesh Kumar Sarma, Assistant Professor, Faculty of Law and Governance, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today we will be discuss very important topic of victims of sexual harassment in modern workplace in India. Sexual harassment of a woman in workplace is on of serious concern of humanity on the whole. It cannot be considered to be in a narrow sense, as it may include sexual violence and other verbal or physical harassment of a sexual nature. The, the victims of sexual harassment face physiological and health effects like stress, depression, anxiety, shame, guilty, and so on. In judgment of Vishaka and others versus State of Rajasthan and others 1997, Supreme Court of India for the first time defines sexual harassment include such unwelcome determined behavior, whether direct or by implication, as physical contact, physical contact and advance be a demanded or request for sexual favors. C. Sexually colored remarks. D. Showing pornography. E. Any other welcome physical, verbal or non-verbal conduct of sexual nature. In India, there is only one law under the civil law of sexual harassment, which is the recent POSH Act. Sexual harassment of women at the workplace, prevention, prohibition and redressal. Act 2013. In 2012, India show increased and strong call for redressing violence against women. With the increasing number of reported cases of sexual harassment and violence against women, in this context, the Sexual Harassment of Women Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 was anti-deconnected to proved prohibition against protection against sexual harassment of women at workplace for preventing and redressing complaints of sexual harassment. The Act recognized that sexual harassment result in the violence of a woman is fundamental right to equal under Article 14, 15 and 21 of the Constitution, which provide for equality before law, prohibition of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth, and protection of life and personal liberty. The Act includes key definition and measures to be taken by different stakeholders for preventing and redressing sexual harassment at the workplace, which is the provision shall be an addition to and not to derogation of the prevention of any other law of for the time being in force. Therefore, this guidebook should be read along with the Vishaka guideline as well as rule when they are notified by the government. The Act specifies that no court shall take cognizance of any offence punished under this Act or any of its rules, save on a complaint made by the aggrieved woman or any other person authorized by the Internal Complaint Committee (ICC) and the Local Complaint Committee (LCC). No court inferior to that of a metropolitan magistrate or judicial magistrate of the first class shall try any offence punishable under this Act. Every offence under this Act is non-cognizable. Victims of sexual harassment in modern workplaces in Indian sexual harassment a universal phenomenon, highly prevalent in public places and in workplaces as well, and in the form of EV teasing. Mostly women are the victim of sexual harassment in modern workplaces, and men are also victim. The usually monster of sexual harassment has entered modern workplaces and grown in volume with the entry of metropolitan corporations due to globalization. Multinational companies such as BPO companies, call centers, and software-related companies.